What makes a great truck these days? Is it the width? The type of material that's being used? What about CNC? Is that all the rage nowadays? Or how about all the above? These are the brand new Nexus trucks from the labs over at Mboards, and man, do they make a difference. Today, we're gonna spend some time on why these trucks are so important to the e-skate world. First off, these things are precision CNC machined, meaning that they are actually from a 6061 billet aluminum and machined in-house in Las Vegas at the Mboards facility by the Haas machine. Check this thing out right here. It's pretty cool. Allows them to actually customize and perfect everything in-house before releasing it to the public. Being built in-house allows them to fine-tune and customize the needs for us as the consumers. They basically can adjust things on the fly and find out what works best for us. This in-house customization allows them to basically pass those savings on to us directly. So more money in your pocket, better bang for your buck. These trucks are wide, like really wide, like 15 inches wide. That allows you to have a better push out of those wheels to the outer edges, giving you more stability, more carvability, and less likely to feel like you're sliding out. At 15 inches wide with the Mad V2s even on here, they are 17 inches on the nose there. That is massive amount of performance gain for you as a rider. Higher stability at speeds, more deep powder-like carves, definitely an overall win. Now let's talk about the rear for a second here. These are the PinTech technology that Mboards have dubbed it. A really simple design, but incredibly well thought after in real use case scenarios. The beautiful thing about the PinTech technology is it allows you to actually adjust the motor angles at different heights. So if you're trying to run a taller angle, you can adjust it higher. The beautiful thing also is it gives you a level of safety measure that if a screw comes loose or something along those lines, that it's actually holding it in place, as you can see over here. Another great feature in my opinion is the custom riptide bushings. The 90As in the rear and the 87s up front give this a very comfortable ride. Riptide in general completely changes the ride feel of any truck system that's out there. So if you haven't yet and you want to feel totally different carves, stability, go ahead and pick up yourself a set of the riptide bushings. But in this case scenario, they've taken already a fantastic platform with the 15-inch Nexus trucks and made it even better with these riptide bushings. This is the big one. This is the split angle base plate system that's available on here with 3 different settings of 33, 44, and 55 degree angles that allows you to get either incredible stability at high speeds or deep powdery carves at lower speeds. And the big thing about split angle is you can achieve it in multiple different ways. One, by actually having a split angle deck, which has a nose that's angled upwards in the front, down in the rear, giving you stability and carvability at the same time, or having the actual base plate angle being adjusted underneath there. That's either with the actual base plate system or wedging and de-wedging with riser pads. This gives you the best of both worlds in my opinion. A nice beautiful drop down deck that's flat, but the ability to change out the degree of base plates. Massive in my opinion. So I've been running the stock setup for a few weeks now, and that is a 44 degree up front and the 33 degree in the rear. This gives you an incredible locked-in feeling at high speeds, but still has some really nice carves with it as well too. I like a little bit more responsiveness and a little bit snappierness to it all, so I'm actually gonna flip it out and see if I go 55 up front and maybe even change up the rear to a 44. That's the beauty of this system, is that you can completely customize the ride feel depending on how you as a rider want it. So with one Allen key, 2 pivot points, you basically unscrew these, switch it to whatever angle degree you want, and then you're good to go. Let's go ahead and try this thing out. So with the beauty of just 2 screws, this whole thing comes out and you have multiple different angle of adjustment here. And just like that, you go from different degree angles of 33, 44, or 55, and you can swap it out at your leisure. Let's go ahead and see how this thing actually rides. It is a beautiful day here on the Jersey Shore. One of the 50 degree weather days, but let's go ahead and talk about the carvability now with these 55 degrees. So I've been running for the past 2 or 3 weeks now a 44 degree up front and a 40 3° in the rear, and it's been plenty of stability and carvability, but almost like too much, in my personal opinion. I want that little bit of a snappiness. So right now I am on the 55 up front, 33 in the rear, and I can already tell that this carvability up front is beautiful. I love it. With the battle wheels on here, this thing feels dialed in now. I'm obsessed. Let's go ahead and do a little fun run. So this definitely has a lot more carving potential now with that 55° up front. I mean, this thing is dialed in as far as carvability. Woo! Yeah, some serious deep carves here you can get on this thing. And I'm still at 33° in the rear, so I can even go to 44°, which I might even try, because why not? 44° in the rear gives you that much more carvability, because this thing is so stable still. I can't believe how stable this thing is at full speeds and carving. With these Mad V2s, that wider contact patch, it definitely makes a difference here. I can't wait to try these things. Maybe even with an AT setup on this, 50 AT pulley, you never know. Get some awesome off-roading style, at least street style, how about that? But yeah, man, this carvability on these trucks are beautiful, beautiful. EEA, beautiful. I love how this thing feels. It feels good. Feels good. So the Nexus trucks at 15 inches wide with these Mad wheels on here, giving it a total of 17 inches of contact. But holy shnikes. So much fun. Shrednar! Yeah. The Interstellar is by far a fantastic price. At $14,999, you're getting a stupid deal. 12S4P, P42 cell moly cells, 15-inch trucks. The advantage of a VESC-based ESC doesn't give you, unlockable ultimate power, but at 75 or 65 amps per motor, this thing definitely hauls. It gives you an incredible amount of pickup and go. And braking, which also is very important as well as go. As Scott Davies likes to say, a whole lot of whoa. When you got a whole lot of go, you got to have a whole lot of whoa. But this board performs, for me, it's performing perfectly. Stupid powder carved turns. You! Yeah, so much fun. And you're not sliding out. I mean, this thing is just gripping. Those Mad V2 wheels, 15-inch trucks, I can't say it enough.
you're just gripping. You can do some pretty aggressive turns and not have to worry about sliding out or anything along those lines that way. And even though it's still at 55 degrees up front, 33 in the rear, stability at high speeds is still on par. I haven't felt any wobbles, anything along those lines that way, so thumbs up in that sense.
The Nexus trucks are a fantastic option for any DIY enthusiast inside the community. If you are looking for a set of precision CNC trucks, adjustable base angle plates, or PinTech technology, this is the best option for you. The fantastic thing is that it's $299. That's an insane deal for something along those lines this way. To be able to have that split angle system inside there, adjustable, the riptide bushings, 15 inches wide, they checked a lot of boxes. What you might be asking are, what are the cons? And my only con is that it's raw aluminum. If you're not a fan of the raw aluminum, you're basically kind of out of luck. Maybe in the future they might come out with some type of anodization, but up until right now, you get that raw billet, which could lead to some type of oxidation down the road, but overall, I'm really pleasantly happy with it. I think they do look fantastic, and they do have that CNC cutout inside there. Makes it just look great in general. Overall thoughts, guys, fantastic truck setup. I really can't complain too much about them. I've been enjoying the Interstellar 2.0 as well over the past few weeks. I'm gonna be doing probably a follow-up long-term review of this board because it's definitely staying inside of my quiver. But I just wanna let you know that if you haven't yet, check out that video up here for the first initial impressions on it. It's been an absolute dream, and especially with these adjustable trucks on here, it just keeps getting better and better. It feels like a different board every single time I get to play with it. So look forward to it in the future here. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button down below. Thumbs up this video. As always, remember, wear a helmet. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.